Hello, so this is a request video. Wanted me to show my my whole rider on the roller setup. I filmed this last night, but somehow I didn't record. So I have a roller here. It's a Cyclops. I got it for $330 at the bike shop. If I had known about it, I would have preferred to get the Le Monde because it doesn't even use a back wheel, the Le Monde, and I think it's just as or more realistic to the road, you know. But this one is pretty good too. You know, the Le Monde wouldn't you know, wear your tires, but this is a good one to have if you just want to you know, if you use the bike also and you want to take it off, because you can take it off really quick. You just flip this and then it just pops right off. This falls off and your bike falls off though, so you need to have a strap here, and this didn't come with a strap, so I don't know why, but it works great if you make it tight and you keep it like that with a strap. So here's the table. This is just looking at it from a distance here. The table is, I made it with scrap wood, and that was exactly how high the wood was. I didn't have to cut it, and it was perfect. That was pretty awesome, I think anyways. No, actually I cut it a little bit, but let's see, it's 59.5 inches high, which is 150 centimeters. And then the width here is 32 inches, 82 centimeters, and then the depth is 24.5 inches or 63 centimeters. This is particle board, and it's just this piece of particle board that I happen to have. I think a regular, like, better wood like that would be better, but I you know, painted it with some, like, you know, finish and stuff, and then I glued it here. But at first it was really flimsy, so then I got a 16-foot piece of wood here and fortified it. So I have those down there, the one in the middle, the one on the top, on the side, this side as well, and then on here I have those that go across, and then this one. You don't have too much across here because you need to have it to be high enough for the wheel to go through. The bicycle has to be kind of like that, where the seat, you know, the front of the seat is maybe 6 inches behind this, so that when you sit up you don't really have to lean forward very much, but it's not like, but you can lean forward a little bit, you know, so that's about right. So the front wheel would be, it's good to have this here too, like right at about the height of the wheel, because when you throw your bike on, if you leave it and put it in, it's good to, you know exactly how far to push it in, so you have to adjust it a lot. So this is pretty much where the tire is kind of, you know, under, pretty much the axle of the wheel is over, right over the wood there, so it's about as, you know, the same as the front of the wood here on mine. Yeah, it's not as, you know, sturdy going sideways, but it's sturdy enough, I think, for now anyways. You want it to be sturdier like this, because when you stand up, you know, when you lean your arms against, you kind of pull back on it. But it's sturdy enough. And you want to have open area there. So I wouldn't even want to put one across the top, because I like to have that big fan up there in the window and have the window open so that it can do full force right into me and keep me cool. And then I have this fan over here from the side, which I can access. This table is big enough. This is just something that I had, and it ended up being pretty much perfectly perfect size. You want it to be pretty big, because when I do it, I have my bowl of food. You know, right now I have 2 cups of rice, or 2 scoops of rice and a bowl of corn, so I can eat, even a banana, so I can eat while I ride, and you know, other stuff there. I have my external hard drives there that I can just plug in, you know, and I plug it in there and it goes up, and that's all I need. That's the setup. It's just a bike computer and then enough wood, maybe 20, 30 bucks worth of wood that you hammer together, and that's the bike thing. And it has to be at least, you know, maybe like a foot away from the wall over here, and so it fits in the room pretty nicely. I'll back up and show you the whole big picture just to show how much room it takes up. It's just like an area of my room. It's my computer area. This is what it looks like from the side, and there you go. It's the bike table. Go out and get you one, and then show me the video. That'll make me feel cool. Peace. It's good to have a lot of stuff handy, so you don't have to get off the bike all the time. So I have nails knocked in there, where I have all my cables and stuff. I have a nail knocked in there to have a towel handy. You know, a nail knocked in here, nail knocked here. This is my heart rate sensor, which I always forget to put on. But you can knock, you know, not lots of nails in, just have all the stuff hanging here, so you don't have to get out, you know, and grab stuff, because you want to train yourself to not have to get off, you know. Okay, so that's that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how you get on it. See, pretty easy. No, usually when I ride, this is how I ride. And I ride it with on the lowest gears, that's like an 1153. And I ride on the lowest gears, even when I ride really slowly, because I don't like to rock too much. And I like to crank anyways. I like to strengthen my knees that way. But yeah, you can still, you know, gear and stuff. And so when I sit up, this is how it's done. Try to mainly get my shoulders.
Okay.
But when I sit up, I just put my elbows up here and I ride like this. Yeah, now do the sweep to the bottom so they can see. Up and then back up.
Yes.
Yep. And that's that. And look, watch how I type. You can type just as fast on this as you can on any computer. So you can write books, you can do anything. There's no excuse to not ride a bike and work on your computer. If you're sitting at a desk and work on your computer, even if you're at work, there's something wrong with you. If I worked in an office, I would install one of these. The problem is they're kind of loud. So, but I think the Le Mans ones aren't as loud as this. But you know, just tell the workmates that they'll have to get used to it. And if they can't deal, then you're out. You know, you're
a little wussy man.
Tell them they're just girly men, you know. Spray water in their face or something. And that's that.
I didn't hit.
Have fun.